Welcome to TICE. Today we are here at Day 2023, organized by Trescon. I have with me Mr. Andrew. He is the Senior Commercial Director of Trescon. Welcome, Andrew.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So, to begin with the conversation, can you brief my audience about Trescon?
Trescon started off with founder, Mr. Mohammed Salim, and the co-founders, Mr. Mithun Shetty and Swarna Varai. It was indeed a startup, and we had small family, which had a fantastic vision, or would I say a vision which is that is realistic and also something that could be achieved. No doubt it was hard work that made us strive to and achieve this milestone. The vision is what I joined Trescon for, keeping in mind the owner or the founder that I had interacted with that showed me the path of where I can be. And we've been organizing events, big CIO show, big BFSI show, World Cybersecurity show, a lot of events in India. And then we sprung out, keeping in mind of the emerging technologies that we identify, which is like the World AI show. Then we also have the DIFC event that we're doing, which is the World FinTech show that we have collaboration with the Middle East organization. So a lot that we've done since maybe 25, 30 when I joined first, and then came into now over 250 plus employees, springing out to Bangalore, Manipal, Mangalore, and Dubai, head office now, and looking to see if we can open offices in Jakarta and the other countries as well.
Mm-hmm.
We are opening up to various other departments, or could I say other strategies that we've kept in mind from this year, which is, I think we just announced Trescon Foundation today, and we will be including a lot more other segments of businesses, I think in coming 2024 and early 2025. Having said that, Trescon, where it was as a startup, turns out as an MNC, and hoping to be one of the fastest growing startups that in our space.
Also, I would like to ask you, why have you chosen India for Day 2023? Like, what are the motives?
So, like I mentioned earlier, that we've done a lot of events in India to start up with, have built that base for us as the pillar. Keeping in mind that India is a vast country, it has a lot of scope of kind of technologies that can be implemented. It's a big market, and it's something that teaches us a lot more than any other countries can teach us. And when you say India, is because India are one of the few countries that does implement a lot of technologies, apart from the United States or the UK and Singapore. And if you look at the kind of pool of businesses that you get, it's going to be India. And I think India is now going to be the next hub after China. So yeah, exactly why India.
Having said that, what is your, personal experience with Indian technology?
Well, India does have a lot of talents, and that's why if you look at all the companies that currently have the CEOs are from India, majority right now. And I think if I look at it, we are going to be looking at much more number of CEOs from India, keeping in mind of the skill that exists. And when I say the skill, we talk about the talent, the skill, and also the communication bit. So the exposure is massive in India, and a lot of people are looking at India, and that's why we have a lot of investment coming to India as well, so from Middle East.
Also, if I talk about date particularly, so how you guys are planning to take it forward?
So when we started Date, we thought we'll have the 10 streams coming together, which is your AI, your cloud, your cybersecurity, metaverse, customer experience, cybersecurity, and a whole lot of technologies. And for next year and the following year, we will be looking at strengthening the current pillar and trying to see how we can expose many of the emerging technologies included, with kind of, I would say, a lot of developers to be included, because that's another big market where if you look at India, a whole lot of developers pool is in India as well.
Sitting at the closing ceremony of Date 2023, what has been your learnings from the event?
The learnings from the event, I would say a whole, the kind of event that we've been hosting was 150, 200 or 300 CXOs. When we had the registration of over 7,000 registrations, the kind of response that we got, that there are people who want to know more about tech rather than just a general expo pertaining only to one particular technology. But when you have all the brains from an AI space, when you say AI, we talk about quantum AI, or we're talking about, say, when conversational AI or chat GPT, a whole lot of people don't talk about it over here. And that's a good thing that we see that we should penetrate more in this vertical in the next date in year 2024.
Coming to my last question, keeping aside Trescon, keeping aside date, what is Andrew's, mantra to really keep up with the technology?
Well, just keep it simple. And at the same time, I would say, they say that the process, if you keep the process, if you follow the process, everything will fall in play. And I think that's what we just need to keep the basics right. And I think the rest should fall into me.
All right, Andrew, it was really nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again. Take care.